Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lost in the Reel. This is Shawn, and today we are going over Christopher Nolan's Tenet, which was just released on video on demand to purchase. And this will be my second time viewing. So, what did I think about it the second time? Tenet is directed by Christopher Nolan and stars John David Washington, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Robert Pattinson, Kenneth Branagh, and Elizabeth Debicki. And it is all about a special agent who is trying to stop the world from impending doom, all while dealing with time inversion. So, like I said, this is my second time watching Tenet. The first was a couple of months back in the theaters, but I was really excited to watch this movie again because I left my first viewing thinking, wow, that movie was insane. It was so good, but I was still really confused about a lot of different aspects of the film. So I was quite pumped to watch this over again so I could really understand the nitty-gritty of its plot devices. So going into Tenet for a second time, I was really able to immerse myself into the story a lot more because I was already aware of this film's intricacies. And holy crap, are there a lot of them. There's a lot of mumbo jumbo, there's a lot going on in this movie, and even after watching it for a second time, there's still a lot that I don't understand. So that definitely means that this film has a great rewatchability factor, and I certainly will be watching it over again. Definitely watching Tenet another time around, I realized that despite it having a lot of intellectual, heady ideas, the plot is extremely simple. It literally is just a spy, espionage, action flick with a crazed Russian madman who wants to destroy the world. It's pretty, generic when it comes to its actual plot. So once you get over all the bells and whistles that Christopher Nolan gives you in its set pieces, you're unfortunately left with a pretty empty emotional core. I really do feel like, for some weird reason, Christopher Nolan made a conscious decision to push the viewer away from actually connecting with any of his characters in this film. And this goes with the fact that he doesn't even name the protagonist or give him a backstory. And I think that they kind of put Elizabeth Debicki's character in the film to kind of give an emotional crux, but even you don't really get to know her very well. Just a couple of little backstory points, and you basically are rooting for her son. But even my brother was sitting next to me and he was like, why does John David Washington's character keep trying to save this woman? What does she matter in the long run when they're trying to save the world? And he made a really good point. Why? This is a question that you're going to ask yourself a lot through the film. Why are these characters making this decision? And unfortunately, it just doesn't come together. Even at the very end when they try to give you a resolution, it just doesn't all fit together, and you just don't really care because you don't care about these characters. And this almost disturbed me in a way because Christopher Nolan is known as a filmmaker who pushes the boundaries of cinema, but also gives you characters that you care about and root for. I mean, in The Dark Knight, you're rooting for Bruce Wayne because he's avenging the death of his loved one. In Interstellar, you have Matthew McConaughey's character who has lost years and years of being with his children and trying to get back home. In every one of his films, there's always a huge emotional core that really steps it up to the next level. With Tenet, you don't get any of that. And I truly believe that is a detriment to this film, and why I do believe now this is one of his worst films. This is not to say that Tenet is a horrible film. I think everyone should absolutely watch this movie, maybe just to even have conversation, but I do think that it is a very flawed film with a lot of hodgepodge ideas, and it just doesn't come together like the rest of Christopher Nolan's filmography. So, I will be giving Tenet 3.25 ventilator masks out of 5. I did have this film in my top 10 of 2020, but after the second rewatch, it kind of plummets down that list, unfortunately. Once again, I do think this is a film that people should watch, they should discuss, and I am interested to see if people are able to find a more emotional core than I did while watching it for the second time. But the set pieces are absolutely jaw-dropping and enthralling, and I mean, what he was able to accomplish with his craft is absolutely mind-boggling. Thank you so much for watching Lost in the Reel. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video if you liked it, and also comment down below. Please let us know what you think about Tenet. Have you seen it once, twice, 3 times, or even more than that? And what did you think on each viewing? Take care, guys. See you very, very soon.